What's up? Um, I'm gonna go on like a schizo rant. Okay. Look, my name is Emmanuel, aka Druna. I love philosophy. I love spirituality, all that stuff. But I love the mythical aspect, like the taboo, the one that everybody think, that one that like everyone thinks is fake. The one that the general consensus is that it's all fake. I believe in that stuff. Okay. Um, I'll go into like, well, by which, okay, so I believe in like there are multiple like pantheons, like, and I believe everything's connected. Okay. I don't think that there is one true religion. Okay. I think that religions are more so just like moralities, or just ways to live by. But they are very limited. Um, how are the religions? How is what you believe different? What I believe is different is because what I believe doesn't have like those restrictions. Like, religions tell you how to live in the physical. Like, I don't believe. Well, I believe there is a way to live in the physical, but like, as long as you're not hurting anybody, and as long as you're like not doing like a draining action, like a non-reciprocal action, like, you're good. Like, you're living life, and you know, you're good. And other religions will have you believe, oh, you got to do this every day. You gotta eat whatever. You know, not to like rag on other religions. I just believe they are very limiting. I believe in the part that's overarching on like all of them, like the overarching truth. That's what I live by, right? Like they all try to like keep you away from something, and like limit you. Um, I'm not gonna say they all, because I don't know everything about every religion, but like, you know, I mean, I say, you know what I mean, but like people will be able to like probably like kind of shut that part of their brain off. Like have like disconnected from that part of themselves. Anyways, that's a whole other thing. I believe I'm not talking about that's not what I'm talking about right now. Well, I'm talking about an aspect of that, but that in specific isn't what I'm talking about. Right now, what I'm talking about is like basically like demons, right? Um, so I believe that we're all like related on a spiritual level. Um, like we all are created, but it's not the same related, or like being related as in like blood relation. Like, it's not the same thing, right? Like, you have like certain soulmates, like different soul contracts. Some, that are like kind of like lower and of this plane are to be run out in like different lifetimes. Yes, I believe in the lifetimes. I know. He fucking sucks. I hate him. Um, but there are different like soul contracts to be had in different lifetimes. And then you have like your soul family, which is the one that you're meant to go to, which is the ones that you're related to on like a soul level. Um, and those people are like, that's like your divine counterpart, which is like, I believe in one divine counterpart. And I think that people try to put names, like labels on different things, before they do like work and all that stuff. But then again, I don't know. I'm not everybody else, and I don't know everything, right? So like, I believe that there may be like a chance that there are different people who are like, I don't know, in three or more, but um, I don't really know that. I don't know. I don't really believe in like a polyamorous society, but like, which is, I think, the society people are trying to head towards, right? Like, you see, bro, people are like are bringing up like, oh, people aren't supposed to have like, women aren't supposed to have like one singular partner, and men aren't supposed to have one singular partner. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I mean, sure, like a long, long time ago, under like a different philosophy, it was completely fucking different, right? And yes, I know, but still, that was still like a societal thing. right? Which is why it's a problem. That was a societal thing. It wasn't like a natural thing. Like whatever. And guess what the fuck happened to those societies that where it was like that? Where are they now? Sorry, I love them, all of them, all respect, all of it. But what happened to them? Like, I mean, that's all. But but I don't know. But yeah, I believe in soul family, all that stuff. And I think different people could like trade. I don't necessarily think that your blood family is your soul family. It can be. It can be all of your blood family. It can be none of your blood family. It can be some of your blood family. It doesn't matter. But I believe that that is what we are. Like we are just like ourselves, right? Like our souls, I guess. Kind of like I believe that we're kind of like baby gods in a way, right? Because we were created in God's image. What does that make us? What does that make us? You know? What does that make us? Creating God's image, and you get into more and more things, and it's like, what are we, right? And you have different pantheons of different gods, plural. So it's like, okay, they're gods, but there is God, right? They are like, I believe that they are us, but elevated. That's what I believe. That like Greek, Roman is Greek, Egyptian, Norse, Abrahamic, like they like Celtic, very cool, very cool. Well, they're all very cool, but they all, I believe, I think they're all real. I think fairies are real, right? I think they're like different realms. They're like different realms that are kind of like this, but not exactly the same. They're like more in tune and tapped in, whatever, right? I believe in like dragons. I think dragons existed. I think, I don't know where they are. I think that a lot of them were hunted. And the ones that weren't hunted, I think they all just fucking left because they can't. Because why the fuck would you stay here? You know what? Like, I don't even know everything that happened, but I know it was terrible. Like, if people think, oh, this third hasn't happened. Yeah, bro. Do you know what has happened, and do you know what is ingrained in society? Like, I wouldn't want to deal with that bullshit either. Like, respectfully, right? And yes, these are all like very powerful, very venerable, like beings, creatures, all that stuff. But it's like, they don't gotta deal with bullshit if they don't want to deal with bullshit, bro. That's like, you know, I don't deal with bullshit because I don't want to deal with bullshit if I don't have to. So what's that? So why would they? Like, if they can, they are these like these wise, whatever. I'm not even getting into that anymore. Okay, I've talked about it already. But I believe that's us. I think, you know, that whatever, right? But I'm very curious about, like, like demons. No, I don't align with them. No, I don't like talk to them. No, I don't like work. No, I don't work with them. Okay, whatever. But it's like basically they're like they are parasites. They are parasites. They siphon and they use that, you know, they use that fuel, right? And it's like, my phone's on 2%. Okay, my phone's on 2%. I had to plug it up. Anyways, they're basically like parasites. Like, I believe that we are light and the dark, right? Like, we are peace and war, right? Like, we are love. And I mean, I don't really think that we're hate, but I mean, hate is the opposite of it, so I guess so. Maybe that's something I gotta learn. But light and basically we are the equal opposite, right? It's not good and bad. It's just light and dark, right? Because they can be either or, right? You can have evil light people and you can have bad light people. I mean, bad dark people. Um, not 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 none of this is race, by the way. Race doesn't exist, by the way. All this is not every all of this shit is not real. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, none of this matters. Okay, I mean, sure, it kind of does. Everything you were taught about this and that why it matters is all work by these parasites, so they can split us up and keep us apart. But you can literally get like you can literally like lose traction by saying that shit. Anyways, I know because it's happened on my TikTok multiple times. Okay. Anyways, um, but like we are like good. Like our souls are good. Like love, right? Like God is love. We are love, right? And that is how we elevate. Um, but but what I'm curious about is where does evil come from? No, it doesn't come from Satan. No, it doesn't come from Lucifer. No, it doesn't um, come from. I don't think it comes from the devil. Um, but it's like, where does it come from? And like, it's not in our nature. Like, what happened? Like, what did they meet? What did they see? What did they tap into? Where they were all kind of like, yeah, sure, they were like banished. Yeah, they were banished. But what compelled them to do that? You know? And it's like, it's, to me, I feel like it's got to be something else. What is something else? I don't know. Um, maybe it's something else. I don't know. I don't know what it can be. Maybe something else could be something that kind of got out of hand a long time ago. Maybe it's like spite. Like, you know what? I want to do something outside of my nature, just because um, I'm. I was. Oh, maybe they were banished somewhere. Um, Maybe they were banished like to Earth or to a lower plane, and they didn't. They were spiteful and filled with the dark and the hate, and they did shit out of spite. And because they were in spite so much, they never came out of that like the dark, and they kind of created evil from it. Um, it's very interesting. And it does work out. It does make sense, and it does explain why they would be like this, like they're like the same as us, but like you know, evil, right? But anyways, I'm done. Toodles. Oh, subscribe. All that. can ignore pain. And I knew about that because I was like that when I was little, and I'm still like that. I can ignore pain, like physical pain, right? And hell is fire, brimstone, and it's torture. If you can like get out of that, then what? Then what happens? It's like then hell loses all of its meaning, you know. But it's like hell still exists. It still has such weight. So, in what way would hell matter to people? If I mean, if they're there for eternity, eventually everybody is just going to ignore the pain that they feel. They're going to ignore the pain. They're going to get level-headed. They're like, okay, and they're going to like, ignore the pain, unless hell is, a cut off from the ability to do that, which is tap into God and all that stuff, right? But I don't really believe that hell is. I don't think that's the case. Well, I mean, I think hell is a permanent cutoff from God, and I think that some people will stay there forever. But I think that I don't really think. I think that I don't know. I think it's like an outside of time thing. I don't really know. I think certain people are trying to bring it to here now, but I think it's a thing that is outside of time, and that through our actions determines whether we go there. And it doesn't. I don't know when, how, or where we actually do that or go there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I haven't talked like this. I don't sound like I usually do, and I don't know. I haven't been able to talk like this in a long time about something so like I'm so passionate about. Like, there are demons all around us, right? And demons attack us every fucking day. Every day. Some attack more than others. Like me, they try to attack me all the time. But if you don't fear them, you don't really care. You don't let them get to you. And honestly, use that energy for good and for yourself. You transmute it, of course, into good and for yourself, of course, obviously. Then, like, you can create really beautiful things. You can say really, really beautiful and profound things, and say thoughts that really intrigue you, and do things and say things that really matter to you with the utmost care. Like right now, I haven't felt like this in a long time. Like, I love my connection to God. I love my connection to the universe, to spirit, to the astral. Like, I love my soul family too. Although they aren't here right now. I mean, you never know. They might be watching, right? And honestly, even if I did, I wouldn't say nor confirm, because people would watch me. So it's like, but it is what it is, right? We hope, but you don't really need anybody, right? But yeah, anyways, subscribe if you like things like this. Please, 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 I'd love to hear your thoughts on these things. And I'm done. Subscribe for more. Like and follow. My TikTok also. Or don't follow my TikTok. I don't really care. They don't really the followers don't really translate. Nor do I really get followers over there, so it's like, what do I even use it? Why do I even use it? I'm kidding. I like it. It's fun. It's convenient. It's quick, easy. All those things. And I don't really feel like unprivating my Instagram, my Instantgram. Anyways, I'm done. Toodles. Well, I'll probably do my Insta. Unprivate my Insta, but it's right there. I guess I'm done. Toodles.